The Strong Museum in Rochester, New York has been home to the National Toy Hall of Fame since 2003. Each year, the Hall of Fame honors the toys and games that have become classics in the hearts and minds of generations. All inducted toys must meet the following criteria: icon status,
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head,
longevity,
New arcade pinball,
discovery,
Develop artistic and scientific skills with Etch-a-Sketch,
and innovation.
wow!
The classic toys of the National Toy Hall of Fame join the Strong's world-class collections and are on permanent display at the museum. The Strong is excited to announce this year's class of inductees.
Good morning, and welcome to the 2022 National Toy Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Thank you all for coming, and thanks to those of you joining us virtually. Today we celebrate the power of play and the great toys that have shaped our lives. Everyone has a memory of their favorite toys, and these playful items tell us so much about who we are as people. Through the National Toy Hall of Fame, we honor the very best in toys, toys that have influenced our culture and our shared history. The three toys set to join the class of 2022 today are no exception. They span the spectrum of play, from the ancient to the more modern, from simple to technologically advanced, at least at the time. They've all changed play. After we meet the three inductees shortly, there will be opportunity to capture video of the toys, and my curatorial colleagues Nicholas Ricketts, Michelle Parnett-Dwyer, and I will be available for interviews. Shall we get to it? I'm pleased to introduce our first inductee. The more you find out about this toy, the more it gets your head spinning. To begin with, it's ancient. Archaeologists have found 5,000-year-old examples in Iraq and 3,000-year-old versions in China. People in classical Greece and Rome amused themselves with these toys, illustrating them on pottery vessels. And native peoples of the Americas amused themselves with their own versions of this toy in the 15th and 16th centuries. Not only does this toy have a lengthy history, but it's also incredibly adaptable, suitable for making out of clay, metal, stone, and, later, rubber, tin, and plastic. Shapes and types also vary, leading to different uses and different skills required. Gamblers and bettors used them in games of chance. Kids on the street of 19th and early 20th century American cities held impromptu competitions, the same way more recent kids would play a sandlot baseball game or a pickup game of hoops. Of course, the winner was considered the top dog on the block. In Japan, Takara Tomy developed a modern twist on the toy in 2000 and accompanied it with a TV anime series. Hasbro brought that version of the toy to the United States, where it became a hit all over again. Variations in colors, materials, styles, and function allowed players to attack, defend, or endure. This toy may be old, but in its latest version, it's never old hat. As songwriter Cole Porter might say, it's the top! And now I turn things over to my colleague, curator Nick Ricketts.
I'm glad that the top finally made it into the National Toy Hall of Fame. About time, right? Our second inductee is a newer toy, at least compared to the top. It first lit up the world of toys in 1967. Several toy company executives were awestruck by a window display in New York City made up of hundreds of colored lights. It'd make a great toy, they thought, but it's much too expensive to manufacture. Only one of the men, toy designer Bert Meyer, kept tinkering with the idea. Within 2 weeks, he had his light bulb moment and finished a plastic prototype. His firm presented the idea to game company Hasbro. The rest of the story, as you might guess, is written in lights. This toy was the first which kids could safely play with colored light as they learn the basics of color, design, manual dexterity, and creativity. For its time, it was a technological marvel in the world of toys. And new versions continue to bring joy to children and occasional adults today. The second inductee for 2022, and certainly deserving of its place in the spotlight, is Light-Brite. And now, a special message from the team at Hasbro and Light-Brite.
Hi, I'm Kim Boyd, Head of Global Brands and Consumer Innovation at Hasbro. I want to start by thanking the Strong Museum for including us among such illustrious toys. We're thrilled to have Light-Brite inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame. So many toys and games have shaped the way we play and bring branded entertainment experiences to life. And on behalf of Hasbro and our partners at Basic Fun, we are so proud to be part of that honor today. For more than 50 years, Light-Brite has been part of kids' lives. And today, we're still reinventing ways to enjoy the timeless classic in hopes of creating fans across generations. We've seen Light-Brite popping up on our favorite TV shows and even artists taking plastic pegs to new heights. We are so thankful to receive this award and look forward to Light-Brite's absolutely bright future.
Thank you. Now for our final inductee, my colleague, Michelle Parnett-Dwyer.
In 1979, Ray Wagner of Mattel formed a male action team to explore the creation of the company's next big line. Mattel needed to compete with the movie-fueled success of Kenner's Star Wars action figures. Roger Sweet, a member of the team, found inspiration in the most perfectly developed man, Charles Atlas, when he added modeling clay to bulk up Mattel's brawny sports hero, Big Jim. In turn, Mattel illustrator Mark Taylor developed the proposed aesthetics for an action figure, and ta-da! A new half-man was born. Instantly distinctive among competing toys, he was super ripped, scantily clothed, larger than life, and full of brute force. Mattel premiered the new line in mini comic book form with an elaborate backstory featuring a planet decimated by war, a winged sorceress, a fortress, a power sword, and a pitiless villain. Soon, Mattel and Filmation launched an animated television series based on the characters and their stories. Over the decades, the line enjoyed significant popularity, in part because Mattel used comic books and television to create a cohesive world for its toys and related consumer products. New variations were regularly added. In 2022, Mattel entered a licensing agreement with Olmec Toys and Wile Eason to add Sunman, a 1980s black action figure who uses intelligence to defeat evil, to the line. The team at Mattel understood that kids need opportunities to project themselves into the good guy role. Mattel's main man, after all, regularly asserted, "I have the power." And self-esteem in itself is reason to celebrate the third 2022 inductee into the National Toy Hall of Fame, Masters of the Universe.
So there you have it. Your class of 2022 is the top Light-Brite and Masters of the Universe. We'd like to thank the team from Light-Brite and Hasbro for their video. Thank you as well to the members of the media for joining us. And we encourage you to please stick around to take video of the inductees and to see the new cases unveiled behind us shortly. Thank you as well to everyone that joined us online. We hope you've been inspired to go out and play. Have a great day.